Did you guys see recently all of the idiotic liberals and many so-called self-labeled leftists celebrating the fact that people like war criminal Nazi Dick Cheney, the butcher of hundreds of thousands or millions of people, endorsed Kamala Harris? Did you see that? They were celebrating that. They thought it was something positive, and they legitimately seemed like gobsmacked that anyone can consider it anything but positive. More people are voting for the fucking epic good candidate. What's so bad about that? So it doesn't even compute for them to think like, because you know they're willing to vote for the Democrats no matter how far right they go. They will vote for them no matter what, unconditionally. They could do literally anything and they would vote for them. The Democrats could like send fucking cops to their house and like personally break all of their limbs on their direct orders, and the cops could tell them, I am breaking your limbs because Kamala Harris told me so. And they would still vote for her. There's literally nothing. So you have people like Little Joel, who by the way is a massive liberal, like a massive Kamala Harris fan. Like he left a long comment on one of my videos recently. Like he didn't just say like we need to vote for Kamala Harris because she's the less bad option. He said we need to vote for Kamala Harris because she actually cares about Palestinians. You know, she's for a ceasefire. She's going to end this. She's really good for Palestinians. That's why you have to vote for her, because she's better for them, as she kills hundreds of thousands of them. But apart from that, he also said that it was good that Dick Cheney wants you to vote for Kamala Harris. When these people never stop for a second to think, okay, so maybe, just maybe, if someone like Dick Cheney is endorsing someone else, that might be an indication that that person's politics are in line with the politics of Dick Cheney. And the politics of Dick Cheney are, I like to do genocide, I like to massacre, I like to kill. So that should give you some pause about what it is that you are supporting. If Adolf Hitler starts supporting you, you wouldn't accept that endorsement, would you? You wouldn't be like, hell yeah, Nazi vote is coming over to us. Thank you, Adolf. Welcome to the team. Or would you? I sure fucking hope you wouldn't. If you don't conceive of Dick Cheney as similar to Adolf Hitler, then you're fundamentally like in line with what Dick Cheney believes in, because that's what he is. Dick Cheney is like an Adolf Hitler fucking figure for Iraq and for the Middle East in general as well. You understand that, right? Or don't you? For you to like willingly accept his endorsement and take it like it's a good thing? Are you out of your fucking mind? No, I'm sorry, you're not out of your fucking mind. I'm giving you too much credit there. You're well within your right mind, and that is the problem. That is the problem. It is a damning denouncement of the candidate who you support unconditionally that she can go so far to the fucking far right that Dick Cheney endorses her, and you still think that's okay. And you not only think that's okay, you think that's a good thing. If Dick Cheney's endorsing her, that means that she is right-wing enough for Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney, someone who is so right-wing that he thinks that massacring people for being Muslims is epic and awesome. And so he literally did it. How exactly are we supposed to take seriously you telling us that Trump is going to be worse because he says worse things, when you are willing to accept the endorsement and allyship of fucking Dick Cheney, who is way worse than even Trump? Way worse. How is Dick Cheney even still alive? The guy subsists on a diet of 20 hamburgers a day. I don't get it. These are the sorts of people who see like pictures of fucking George W. Bush hanging out with the Obamas, and they're like, oh, it's so cool, epic, heckin' wholesome. It's definitely not a damning announcement of you and who you are, that you're buddy with fucking war criminals, genociders. Like, if you look at an endorsement from someone as heinous and clearly disgusting as Dick Cheney, and that doesn't immediately cause you, like, revulsion, all that it makes you think is, hell yeah, now our chance to win is higher. It's because you're on the same side as Dick Cheney. It's because you want the same things as Dick Cheney. There's no other explanation for it. Like, I'm not accepting the argument from these people anymore that they are reluctantly voting for Harris just because she's the least bad option. They support Harris. They support the right-wing shit that Harris supports. They support the destruction of Palestine that Harris is currently intimately involved in and will continue to be involved in even higher levels of fucking responsibility when she's the actual president, if she is. Hopefully not, because I want Americans to be punished by Trump. There is no way to see someone endorsed by Dick Cheney and not be like, okay, that's a bit much. Rather than, hell yeah, more votes for us, and not simply support all of the horrible shit that you claim to not support and just reluctantly be casting a vote for. Hold on, let me see if I can find Big Joel's comment real quick. Wait, is his name Big Joel or Little Joel? I don't know. So he argues outright that Kamala Harris and Democrats are good. Many Democrats believe in demanding a ceasefire, and many others want more stringent conditions on U.S. aid. Where are they? Where? I think it's easy to just people like me are genocide defenders. Yeah, you're defending genocide perpetrators right now. And they try to argue like, Trump is going to be so much worse for Palestinians. How do you get worse than genocide? How do you get worse than hundreds of thousands of people being massacred? How are you this fucking dumb that you believe the rhetoric? That when they go on the podium and they say, we are concerned with the civilian suffering in Gaza, you believe it. How? How are you that fucking dumb? How do you not understand anything about power that when you see someone with copious amounts of power just saying shit that are clearly contradicted by the actual actions, you don't immediately say, yeah, that's a lie. Working tirelessly for a ceasefire. And what does ceasefire mean for the Democrats? Why don't we interrogate that? What does ceasefire mean for the Democrats? It means genocide pause. It means public relations are going badly for us. Let's put in there a 2-week pause there before the genocide begins again. Just like last time, a year ago. All that these people have when they try to claim that the Democrats are better than the Republicans is they're like, at least the Democrats lie. At least, because the Republicans say it. Like Donald Trump says, I'll let them finish the job or whatever. Do you think Biden and Harris aren't letting them finish the job? They are. They're doing the same shit. They're just lying about it. At least Trump is honest. At least you can't lie about what he wants or what he's doing. Harris and Biden kill Palestinians every single fucking day willingly. They smile while they do it. It gives them sexual pleasure, I guarantee you. But then they go on the podium the next day, they put on a fucking suit, and they or one of their many Goebbels-like spokesmen say, we are extremely concerned with the civilian suffering in Gaza, and we guarantee you that we are working on a ceasefire tirelessly right now. There is no meaningful difference between those two positions, except one of them is substantially more evil. You know why? Because they're attempting to hide what they are doing, and it enables evil people like you, evil people, yes, you are evil, make no mistake, to point to the bullshit and use it to just blatantly fucking lie and say comical shit like the Democrats are working towards a ceasefire. The only way that you can see these people lie through their fucking teeth every single day about caring about Palestinians while they send them the bombs, while they give them the green light to do whatever the fuck they want, while they don't pick up the phone and tell them to stop, as American presidents can and have done in the past. Quite simply, it's because you fundamentally agree with what they're doing. And don't think that I'm going to forget that Big Joel thought it was totally fine to go on fucking Birthright. Apparently, his level of, critique, the surface level of things that he sees is this is what it says. So, if Kamala Harris says that she's for a ceasefire, that means she's for a ceasefire. And he sees a trip to Israel literally called Birthright, and he doesn't see anything weird about that. It's my birthright to live in Israel. I get a free trip. Cowabunga, baby. You can't be against genocide when you have pledged your unconditional support to the genocide perpetrators. Not only that, but when you literally argue, you lie through your fucking teeth about how they are supposedly trying to stop the genocide. Not only do you support the genociders, but you actively lie to cover for them, to help them to continue their genocide. And that is disgusting. I'm so happy to be endorsed by Dick Cheney, fundamentally fantastic elder statesman. Might have killed a couple million Iraqis, but we can forget about that one. These people would see an endorsement from Adolf Hitler and fucking smile and shake his hand. It's fucking disgusting. And it's weird that they say shit like Netanyahu prefers Trump, and then 2 seconds later they're like, well, Cheney prefers Harris. How does that compute? Anyway. The moral of the story is, America deserves Trump. Trump 2024.